Woman over 30, what's the longest you have ever gone without exorcising? And how did you ease back into it after? I once went 5 years. Getting back into it was tough. Spirit was willing, the flesh, not so much. I started it slowly, gradually getting the feel of it again, not overdoing it. I knew if I did too much at once I'd never come back. Some light blessings, casting a demon or two out of sheep, practicing incantations and the preparation of holy water was all crucial. Then finally, when it was time to try on a possessed human, it all went better than expected. I mean, yes, they died, but they died in a state of grace, which is all that's important. 7-5, but exorcise again. I would say I got a little busy on Baca, so about 2 weeks. When I came back I had a decent amount of bookings. Halloween season is my peak time for sure. I just set up the Halloween and decorations in a bedroom, and then brought in some pea soup to practice for when they projectile vomit in the real thing. Once you get a few soakings in, you will feel right back at home. Like Ed and Lorraine Moran's home. But yeah, I'll give a serious answer. Longest I went was 2 years after my daughter was born, while I struggled with health issues afterwards. I have been a jogger since high school and ran right up to the 8th month of pregnancy and was reduced to a waddle. I've taken up cycling since. Just started building up resistance and distance biked. Started at 8 kilometers and now I cycle over 30 kilometers a session. What counts as exorcising per se? We can't all be vanquishing a demon every day. Sometimes your body and soul are not up to it. I've gone many months where I only did a bit of light praying in the morning, a ritual here and there if my friends invited me. But I don't think I've ever gone more 2 weeks with no holy intervention at all. I grew up being taught in the need of it but began to doubt the existence of demons as I approached adulthood. So I never pursued my exorcism license. Person shrugging. If we don't hear an update on your own progress, I'll worry. Fingers crossed you don't get possessed. I like walking. It's low impact and a fast way to lose weight. Take the stairs, park farther away from entrances, little walks after meals, long walks when I have the time to just decompress and smell the roses. Great for stress and lowering BP. I love that this poor woman probably genuinely wanted to ask a simple question, but because of a minor spelling mistake, she was flooded with comments that have no bearing on what she tried to ask. Oh Reddit, I try to exorcise my demons with a good cry and a pint of ice cream every few months. Maybe burn some sage if I'm feeling extra demony. Helps keep things from stacking up. Gotta make room for the new demons. I have my priest on speed dial for my weekly exorcism. If I leave it any longer I find the screams scare the neighbors, which will have a terrible impact on the value of my property. I'm 38 now, but the last one I participated in was when I was 31. That goat blood never really came out of the chair upholstery, so I have been hesitant to try it again. Ha ha ha. Loving the notion of 31-year-old women wandering around in a state of mental anguish because they haven't been able to get rid of some malevolent spirits. I'd answer your question, but the typo is going to give you 99 useless answers and you ought to post this on our fitness or our deciding Toba better anyway. 4 years for me. But then one day a demon tapped me on the shoulder and I had to, or else it would have destroyed my entire family in a bloodlust of evil. 14 years. And now 36 Watts was born. Childhood and school. PE and school is not exorcising in my opinion. And after that I started running and working out, smiley face. Several months, but then I found a really good hard-working little helper and I exorcise whenever I have the urgent need in the house to myself. I've only ever done it once. I thought the demon had left, but I think it's still inside me. I might need to exorcise at least once more. I'm more concerned that anyone would need exorcism once they turn 30. Apparently I'm 2 years possessed and still unaware of it, as far as I know. My entire life. Who knows, though, maybe the opportunity will present itself in the future for an exorcism. It took a couple of weeks to lose a stiff neck from my head twirling around, but after that I was right back in. I've never hired an exorcist or participated in a ritual to banish ghosts. Did you mean exercising? I just went a week and a half and I feel like I'm starting over recovering from mouth surgery. Having your head spin around 360 degrees after 30 can be dangerous. Go see a doctor before trying. Start with stretching every day to warm up your muscles, then start walking 1-2 hours every day. My ex took a decade off, but that first dip in the holy water and she was right back at it. 35 and never exorcised. My husband regularly tells me that I need a priest. Unfortunately, I can't help you, as I've never performed an exorcism. Your mother sucks cock in hell. Or something along those lines. I've exorcised the demons. This house is clear. I visit my local Catholic church about once a month.